Hello!
I'm Simon.
And I'm Gordon. Our company Simogo turned 15 this year. To celebrate, we would like to share a few retrospective projects that we're working on.
Those were all games we developed for mobiles and tablets many years ago. But with new devices and OS versions releasing all the time, our mobile games are in constant danger of disappearing or ending up being unplayable.
We have talked for many years how we should tackle this issue, and here's our solution.
Simogo Legacy Collection!
Simogo Legacy Collection is a compilation of all our mobile games in one. It's coming to Steam, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2.
The purpose of this project is to preserve the games and keep the experience as close as possible to the original games. Besides additions to allow the games to be playable on new platforms, as few alterations as possible have been made to the games.
On Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, you can experience these games almost exactly as they were designed to be played, using touchscreen. But we also included several new control options, so you can play these games where touch controls are not available. You can now play them with mouse, gamepads, motion controls, and even dual mouse controls on Nintendo Switch 2.
There's a lot of options to customize the controls to your liking. There are also many display options when playing on big screens or TVs. We put in a lot of thought and work into these new features and controls.
We've also put in a lot of thought into the packaging itself. We have even arranged a relaxing, dynamic custom soundtrack for the entire experience, which you should be listening to right now.
Simogo Legacy Collection is not only a collection of games. We have also included a lot of bonus material from Simogo's history. This includes spin-off projects like the Sailor Stream-inspired radio drama, the Yearwalk children's book, as well as image galleries, music, and even early playable prototypes.
We have been talking for many years about making a collection like this, so we are really looking forward to finally being able to release it. We hope you will be able to feel all the thought and effort that we put into this project.
We've decided to release this collection on the very same date we released our first game, Cosmospin, 15 years ago. Simogo Legacy Collection will be released on Steam, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2, December 2nd this year.
We also have some news regarding our last two games.
We have just started the development of Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Sayonara Wild Hearts and Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Both games will be released by Annapurna Interactive early next year.
Please stay tuned for more news about the Nintendo Switch 2 editions in the future.
But we actually have some more news regarding Sayonara Wild Hearts. Together with Annapurna Interactive, we're planning to bring back Sayonara Wild Hearts to iOS as a paid app next year.
And now it's time for our final announcement. Together with Lost in Cult, we are working on Heartbeats, Dreams and Laser Eyes 15 Years of Simogo, which is a book about the history of Simogo.
Heartbeats, Dreams and Laser Eyes is not only a traditional retrospective, it also gives an insight into how we think and work. It will feature essays by some really great writers and interviews with the many people we have worked with over the years. There will also be a lavish deluxe edition of the book, which will only be available during the first 60 days of the pre-order campaign.
So get ready, because the pre-orders for Heartbeats, Dreams and Laser Eyes 15 Years of Simogo start today. That's it. We hope you enjoyed the Simogo 15th anniversary special. Thanks to everyone who has supported us and believed in us over these 15 years.
Thank you for watching. Cheers!
Cheers!